Here's a question for you. Are doctors putting their profits before the patients? A CBS News investigation has uncovered doctors under the influence of the drug companies. KCAL 9's Wyatt Andrews explains.
This is Candace.
For 5 years, Matthew Downing has struggled for an explanation.
And you found her right here?
Yes.
Why would her daughter Candace, a happy 12-year-old, hang herself from the bedpost, leaving no notes and no clue?
We had no warning. Absolutely no warning.
The Downings blame Candace's suicide on the antidepressant drug Zoloft. They wondered why the doctor gave such a powerful drug when Candace's only complaint was anxiety in school. Then recently, in their lawsuit against the doctor, they think they found an answer.
I said, wait a second. What?
Wait a second, because Candace's doctor, Matemi Selassie, had been paid around $12,000 making speeches touting Zoloft, with some of the payments coming from Pfizer, the drug's manufacturer. The Downings believe the money influenced the prescription.
How dare he? How dare he take money for a medication that killed our daughter?
Did the doctor tell you he was taking Pfizer money as he prescribed Zoloft for your daughter?
Absolutely not.
Take a nice deep breath.
Today, the chances are good your doctor accepts benefits from drug companies and not just the free samples and the pens you see in most doctors' offices. Estimates say drug company payments to doctors go as high as $57 billion a year, covering consulting fees, speaking fees on drugs, and medical seminars on the benefits of drugs.
Ask your doctor.
Talk to your doctor about
Ask your doctor.
Which means the industry spends far more money marketing to doctors than it spends on advertising.
If they're being paid, it ought to be reported.
One senator, Charles Grassley of Iowa, is also looking at the money drug companies pay to doctors for academic research.
The numbers didn't add up when you asked for them.
My gosh, it was that far apart.
Grassley is investigating some 20 top medical schools, including Harvard, Stanford, and the University of Cincinnati, for underreporting the income top researchers are getting from the drug industry. Grassley wants to learn if the money is influencing research. At Harvard, for example, Dr. Joseph Biederman, whose research has led to huge increases in bipolar diagnoses in children and the prescriptions needed to treat those children, is being asked why he allegedly failed to report $1.6 million in fees from drug companies.
What kind of flag does that raise for you?
Well, it raises a flag to me that they might have something to hide. It raises a flag that the university doesn't care.
Dr. Biederman tells CBS News some of that industry money was not personal income and that his life's work is devoted solely to rigorous and objective study.
Fixing this problem is complicated because many relationships between doctors and drug companies are legitimate and necessary to achieve medical breakthroughs. Senator Grassley believes the answer is more public information.
Grassley and other senators have proposed a law requiring drug companies to report any payment to a doctor greater than $500. The information would be on a publicly available government website.
There has to be full transparency. Parents, families have the right to all of the information.
As for the suicide of Candace Downing, Dr. Selassie says in a deposition he was paid to speak only about the adult use of Zoloft. He declined further comment. Pfizer, in a statement, says its paid consulting work with doctors helps the company learn how to reduce adverse reactions and improve effectiveness. But the big question for the Downings is still about the money. How much of the industry's money is buying legitimate consultations, and how much could be buying the wrong prescription? Wyatt Andrews, Durwood, Maryland.